Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a special Raise Your Light reading. So this is going to be an activation reading because we are to raise our light, and this has been Anchoring Spirit Messages in readings, and right now I was guided to 3 decks to use for Raise Your Light reading to activate and raise your light, feel more powerful in your day-to-day no matter what's going on around. And I know I was really led to this because this card happened to be sneak into one of the 3 decks I was guided to, and it was a card from another deck I was not even going to use. I don't know how it ended up. This one card from another deck landed in one of the 3 decks that I was guided to, and I was like, what a second. And look at what the card says: elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love, and that is what this reading is all about. It is raise your light, raise your vibration of love, raise that. So first, the intended deck to use, this was from the Power of Love deck, I gather, but this snuck into one of the decks. So literally, that's what this reading is all about. So let's get into the secret language of light, and let's see how we are to raise our light right now. That's what we're being called to do. It also came out, a card came out in the other reading, Spirit Pick Me Up reading, answer the call you're being given. One of the calls we're getting is to seriously raise your light, raise your light. So let's tap into these. This is the first deck they wanted me to pull from, and let's see what we're going to get to activate our light and to feel more strength and more powerful in our day-to-day, no matter what's going on. To feel uplifted, raise your light activation. Okay, here we go. What are the messages to raise? Oh gosh, that flew out so quickly. Whispers, whispers. Okay, I'm going right in, and that came out immediately. I almost feel like we're getting whispers of divine guidance because we kept on saying pay attention to your insight and divine guidance. Ooh, geez, and whispers. Tune in to hear your soul voice. Tune into your soul voice. Your mind and heart are expanding to hear your soul whispers. You are, or will soon, find it easier to interpret and understand the vibes of your soul through how you feel. Open the door to soul whispers by feeling appreciative. Close the door by feeling judgmental. The messages are always there, even if you are not receiving them. Practice feeling soul vibes to clarify your intuition and psychic senses. Just like we know a dog can hear sounds we can't, your intuition interprets waves and impulses outside of your conscious awareness. This card is also prompting you to take notice of your dreams. When you are asleep, you cease conscious thought and resistance, making it easier for you to receive soul transmissions. If you embrace the messages that come through your dreams, you will invite more of the same. If you don't like a dream, see it as a sign to shift your focus or change in belief. And so this is literally telling us to tune into our intuition, our soul whispers. Like they kept on saying, all our clear abilities are getting more clear. It's our insight that's showing us the way. So tune in, because that could be your real guiding light. Like when you tune into it, that's like your heart light tuning in to listen to what your heart really wants. We kept on getting that in spirit messages at this time in readings, to follow your heart, really listen. So there could be times to really quiet the noise around you, the environment around you, and really tune in and know what uplifts your spirit. Really tune into what brightens your day, what lightens your spirit. Follow your heart. It's beaming the way. It's your light to follow. Listen to the small whispers in your heart and mind that's guiding you. Intuition, your insight, your intuitive nudges, aha ideas. We've been getting that in spirit readings as well, that you could be really in the quiet moments tuning in, letting go of the noise in the outside, and getting those inner promptings and listening to the whispers that are guiding you, that are showing you the way at this time. And that has been coming through a lot, that we're almost the high priestess. I keep on talking to all of you as the high priestess. We're really tuning in for our guidance, for our insight, to show us the way forward, especially now because so much is unclear, or you know, all of that. That's our headlight, literally turning on our headlights, following on our heart and our insights. That's what they kept on saying. So stay listening, really listening to the whispers of your soul, your higher self at this time. So tune into that, because that has been a recurring message, especially now. And the next one we have is Soul Tree. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? Okay. Soul Tree, number 21. Look at the growth. Look at the new life. Tree of life, almost. Okay, so now the next one we have is Soul Tree. And trees are filled with wisdom. And I feel like these are the seeds that are providing you with the ways to go with new growth. Look at the angelic wings back here. It's like your divine guidance leading you to the new ideas, ways to go for new growth. That's what I'm getting. Trees are filled with wisdom. You are becoming more connected to nature. Trees are great holders of wisdom and knowledge. Next time you are near a tree, try asking it what you would like to know and listen with an open heart for an inspired response. You know, this is another card about tuning into nature, opening up your heart, but this is also whispering, listening to your heart. So this is, both cards are telling you to open up your heart for inspired response. The same life force that animates you also flows through trees. We're all in this together. Now imagine that trees are physical manifestations of angels. Their divine essence flows deep into trees, as angels are far-reaching in their ability to help, care, and create. Trees, like angels, see and feel without judgment, always emitting an eternal stream of love. Allow angelic tree energy to flow through you, sending roots deep down into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach higher and deeper into the light and soul of you. That is so key, because this is all about raising your light. So they're asking for you to allow this angelic energy to flow through you, sending your roots deep into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach higher and deeper into the light and soul of you. So you can expand. We're rooted into something that, like they kept on saying, we're anchored in the storm. We're anchored in the storm, and we can reach higher and expand in this way, higher and deeper into the light and soul of you. So from this vantage point, you can sculpt your ideas and dreams to be planted upon the earth for you to enjoy their physical senses. So they're asking you to listen to your whispers of your soul, their seeds of creation almost, and you plant them and you can grow and expand and build on your light. They're empowering you to plant those seeds of what you're getting with your soul whispers. That is what I'm getting. And so that is what we're supposed to pour out now. But listen to the soul whispers, because that's giving you the ideas, the inspiration, and then you're rooted and you're inspired, and it's raising your light, and you can grow and manifest in the physical right now. Listen to your soul whispers. They're showing you the way. And then you plant your seeds, and you're just like a soul tree. And just like I said, like it's divine ingredients that are growing right now, and they're giving you that divine guidance with the whispers of your soul. And then you plant it and watch it grow, and allow your light to grow and expand with it. They're empowering you to raise your light and plant and go forward with that. And we got Ask Your Soul. I mean, they're doubling down on this connection to divine guidance and to ask your soul. Listen to the whispers of your soul. It's planting the new seeds, literally, that's going to grow here. And ask your soul. This reminds me of like your soul. You're so profoundly linked to all of the wisdom here. And to ask your soul. Your soul knows the answers. And here we go. So ask your soul is literally wise questions create wise answers. So it's almost like look within, for the answers will be provided in those soul whispers, and then you are to plant the seeds and expand here. It's divine here, divine creations. Ask your soul. Something you have asked for will soon turn up in your life. Every time you request something, you plant a seed. You can't make this up. You plant a seed in your quantum field or vibrational and reality, where it begins to grow and move toward you. So something you've asked for is going to turn up in your life. That's what they're saying. Every time you request something, you're planting a seed in your quantum field or vibrational reality, where it begins to grow and move toward you. This is how we create and expand our consciousness. Asking is the first step in any creation. It only needs to be about 10% of the creative process. but somehow most of us make it about 90%. If we don't see any evidence our desires are coming into existence, we keep asking. This holds us in a place where the answers can't be heard. When you desire, what you desire is on its way. You only need to ask once. It doesn't matter whether this is out loud or in your mind, because the universe interprets vibrations, not words. So they're asking you to hold your vibration. Literally, listen to your whispers, but also hold your vibration of love. If it doesn't come immediately, it's not giving up or starting to put your attention and focus on other things. It's like hold your own, which has been a recurring message. You hold your own and you stay fixed, because you know that you've planted the seed and it is growing and manifesting. And that's what they're saying, to like hold your own despite any evidence around. Even if it's not immediately coming, you ask and follow your heart and beam it and stay in this vibration. It's planting the seed that's growing. And you listen to the whispers, the divine guidance, and they're definitely telling you to hold your own no matter what, and plant those seeds, because that's growing. And they're saying they hear you, which has been coming through in every reading I've done, that what you're mulling around in your head and heart, that they hear, you're heard, you're literally heard. And we have remembrance. Wow. I almost feel like they're giving us the remembrance of how to be at this time, because things are not going poof overnight. They're wanting us to remember that we do stay powerful in our light. Keep focused on what you do want. Keep planting those seeds, listening to the whispers of your soul, what's aligned to you. This is card number 11. This is remembrance of your divine soul and divine power, to hold it during this time. No matter if it's coming quickly or not, they're saying to you, you're planting with divine seeds right now. Keep listening to the whispers of your soul. Keep holding that vibration, and know that, trust that what you've planted is growing here, and it is angelic, divine outpouring to have it grow and manifest in the physical. Remembrance is all about recall your soul truth, and that was part of the soul whispers. And know the truth. You are ready to live your life from the wisdom of your heart. Yeah, look at the heart in here. It's all about opening your heart. Remember, they kept on saying in 2 cards, it's about listening to your heart, following your heart. Remembrance. You are ready to live your life from the wisdom of your heart. You may have been citing 1111 as a reflection of this. Remember, I just said this card is 11. And the significance of seeing 1111 everywhere is pulling you to the reflection of remembering. If not, you can expect to be receiving this sign soon. You may see it on a clock or a phone number, a receipt, or in a dream. With this wisdom, fresh and innovative ideas will flow into your mind as new ways to live your life. That's why they're saying listen to your whispers of your soul, because you're getting divine guidance, intuition. Ask your soul. It's through your heart, through your divine intuition. The nudges, the ideas you're getting are planting the seeds for new growth. And you're supposed to remember all of this, how this works. You hold your own no matter what is going on, because that's what you're planting with. It's like a different, it's different from all evidence of the physical world, right? With this wisdom, fresh and innovative ideas will flow into your mind as new ways to live your life. And this has been all about saying yes to the new right now. No one else has to change their ways, only you. Live from your heart. Live from your heart. Look at this. Live from your heart. Be an inspiration and discover a new world. Some call 1111 an awakening code. You must have awoken on some level to receive it already. It is a sign that you are much more than you think you are. 1111 has many different explanations, because we're all asking different questions. There's no right or wrong meaning, but at the heart of 1111 is a loving, intelligent energy that will always encourage you towards your soul, where you will remember the truth of you. And that's where we're coming fully into all of who we are. That's part of the divine ingredients. That's part of the circumstances and what we're dealing with right now. We're accessing all the divine parts of ourselves so we can plant fully these new seeds with new potential of new growth for this new world. So it's calling on all of us to answer the call, stand up with all we are right now, pour our light into things. That means divine love and ingredients of our unique selves into things. So listen to the whispers of your soul. Going back to this, you're getting divine guidance, your intuition. You hold fast to that. Ask your soul. You follow your heart. You're following your intuition, your divine guidance. You're planting the seeds for new growth, even if it's not immediate. You know, a tree takes time. So in that growth, you're holding your own no matter what is going on. You hold fast to your heart, to the divine intuition that you're getting, and pour it into things. And it's remembering fully who you are, remembering of all the divine workings, divine timing, all the divine parts of you, the divine ingredients. Let's see what happens after we have the remembrance of the truth of who you are, pouring that into things, remembering. That's part of raising our light, knowing our power and how it works and how to keep raising it and how to pour it into things, how to hold our own, how to plant and as things are growing and manifesting, holding our own through that, staying uplifted, they kept on saying, stay divinely connected. It's your divine guidance, your inspiration, ways to go, ways to stay powerful and remain lit. Oh gosh, and then we have, yes, this has been coming through. We're letting go. Right now we're in the process of letting go, making way for this. It's also like profound truth coming through here. But we have to let go of a lot during this time. I feel like this is where we are right now. Oh, you are not going to believe what this is, what this letting go is all about. Are you ready for what they want to end this with? Take back your power and thrive. That's what they're asking. Take back your power and thrive. Let all just be and take back your light. This is why I'm doing this reading. It's Raise Your Light reading. Take back your power and take back your light. Stop trying so hard and breathe. Letting go does not mean jumping blindly into faith, but to release the resistance you hold about a subject so your dreams and desires can be realized. So that's what they want. They remember who you are and stop blocking, like planting the seeds and the growth here. Hold your own. There's a lot that we need to take back our power and raise your light. And release the resistance you hold about a subject so your dreams and desires can be realized. We have all hung on to a person, place, job, or idea because we think it will give us what we want and what we seek. But hanging on is a result of unbalanced thinking. This imbalance has you needing compensation. You created a deficient by compromising yourself, thinking that was the way toward your dreams. It was your choice to do that. Now it's your choice to let go and create from love instead of fear. And here we have, ask your soul. You're fixed in the love space. And back there, listen to the whispers of your soul. It was all about going from your heart. It's all remembrance of your true soul, your true heart, and following your heart, your soul whispers. And so here, now it's your choice to let go and create from love instead of fear. You deserve to have what you want without compromising your truth. Yes, you cannot change what has occurred. However, you can change what you do from this moment on. No one has been placed upon this earth to make you happy, just as it is not your responsibility to make anyone else happy. Free yourself and everyone else of the idea that we must please others to be loved. You are loved, and you are loved, and you are loved no matter what has happened in your or another's life. They're saying you are loved, and you are loved no matter what has happened in your life. We're taking back the truth. We're letting go of all else, all the resistance, remembering all the divine parts of ourselves. Listen to the whispers of your soul, your heart, your real deep heart wants and wishes. Hold fast to love vibration and plant those seeds and let it grow no matter what. And we're taking back the truth. It's like remembering the truth and letting go of all else, letting go of the resistance. That way we literally raise our light of wisdom, our light of love, being coming from a heart space, planting from that, and then we have meditation. Yep, look at that connection to love at all times, holding that space. Whenever you don't feel that and you need to let go, you meditate. You go back, just like I'm doing this reading. You may do whatever brings you back to connect with soul love, yourself, higher self, love. This is love and master your emotions. Yeah. It is time to begin or resume a meditation practice. However that is for you, I want to add. Gently reflect on how far you've come. Emotional mastery means choosing to be in charge of your life by adjusting your emotions, ideas, and intellect to something that feels easier and softer. This discipline will liberate you by opening a door into the tranquility and wisdom of your soul's love. Remember, they were like, listen to your soul's whispers. You want to hold fast, reconnect. And they kept on saying on your metaphorical to-do list, raise yourself. It should be number one. Uplift your spirit. Connect with your higher self, your spirit guides, continuously, because in everything you're supposed to do and how you do it is illuminated. So stay connected to this. That's your guide. So emotional mastery means choosing to be in charge of your life by adjusting your emotions, ideas, and intellect to something that feels easier and softer. It's like taking charge. Raise your light. Raise your light first. I mean, I can't even believe this card. Raise your light. This is what it feels like. Raise your light. Come from this place. And then you hold the right intention, the right mindset going forward continuously. This discipline will liberate you by opening a door into the tranquility and wisdom of your soul's love. And that's what they were calling us to do. It's like we hold all the wisdom, all the love. We have to stay connected to it. You can't go beyond limitations while you're still focused on them. Meditate by focusing on something that brings you joy, such as having a massage, playing with your pets, spending time with art, creating. There's no right or wrong way to meditate. It is just a gentle shift in your attention away from the physical world and into a world of infinite possibilities. Meditation is a way of resetting your energy. Yes, and that's what they're asking us to do all the time, resetting your energy so you come from this place of energy that brings you into a neutral space from where you can move forward. Your life experiences have led you here. Allow them to be the catalyst that creates joy and freedom. So that's where they want us to, it's almost like remember, like this is how we're supposed to connect and go forward. And that immediate, going back to this, elevates us, right? You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. This is where you come from. You hold that space. Look at the love here. That's the elevation. And you go through that way. So it's listening to yourself. We're planting seeds with that new growth, actually. We're part of the manifesting from that. That's divine ingredient. So this is like recurring of what they're advising. Let's now go to right activation, complete activation right now to hold this vision, because they're asking us to remember. You know, we're human. We get stuck in, like I said, the blender of emotion, the blender of circumstances. It moves us all over the place, but we have to hold our own to this. We have to center and hold our own. And like they kept on saying, on a metaphorical to-do list, if you elevate yourself first, like if you literally elevate, and just however it is to you, I'm not a big meditator. I have different ways of meditating. Whatever it is to you, to bring yourself to connect to something higher, it changes your whole perspective. It raises your light, and that is the divine seeds, and that's the letting go of it all resistance, planting seeds that will actually grow in something. And they actually want us to remember this. This is listening, really, holding fast. You have all the wisdom here. The soul whispers. It's really tuning into this. Because you have such divine wisdom, you're constantly tapped into. You can rise above any situation, challenge, and come from that place, and have a clearer perspective, and listen to your intuition, and just come from a much higher vibration here, and let go of all the resistance to that, because we're part of planting these new seeds for growth. That's why I'm doing this, because we have to stay so lit and fired up and raise our light. This is raising your light reading. Okay, so let's get some clear activation here. Clear activation to stay lit. Raise your light. This is raise your light reading to keep lit, fired up, planting with divine ingredients, remembering who you are, listening to the soul whispers, whether it's conscious, unconscious, while you're dreaming, while you're sleeping, listening for signs, messages, your intuition. Raise your light. Stay lit. Here we go. Stay powerful in your life. Stay focused and vibrating of what you really want to be manifesting, no matter what's going on around. It takes a lot of power to do that. For this, you were born. I mean, you can't make it up. This is why we are here. They kept on saying we're extraordinary. Make no mistake. These are extraordinary times, and you who's listening is extraordinary, that your light is actually needed at this time. That's why I'm doing this reading. For this, you were born Foster your intention for incarnating in this dimension. Foster your intention for incarnating in this dimension. That's why they're asking us to remember. Remembrance. For this you were born. You were born for this. You were born for this new planting here, this new, what we're growing here, coming from this intention, going forward with your light, raising your light for this you were born. Whatever you're doing, the things that you're working on, the projects. That's why they're saying listen to the divine guidance, your intuition. Keep raising your light. You have to remain fired up, and that's why I'm doing this reading, because you're needed for what you're doing right now. For this you were born. You were born. So you have to pay attention to your energy, pay attention to being clear, and raise your spirit, raise your light all the time, especially with what's going on. And we have attune to the call. I mean, you can't make this up. We got answer the call before in another reading. This is why I'm doing this. For this you were born. I mean, to get these two cards in this deck, there are a gazillion cards in this deck. For this you were born. Attune to the call. Tune in and tune on. And we literally got that in my Divine Power deck, Divine Power reading, when they were saying literally tune in and turn on. If you saw my spirit pick me up where I use my free spirit cards, tune in and turn on. That's why we are to be called on to pay attention to your divine power, your light. You are to tune into them, divine guidance, tune into yourself, tune into divine, tune in and turn on, attune to the call, because you have to answer the call. This is what we're doing right now. Make no mistake, for this you are born, and attune to the call. So when you feel you need it, you have to elevate yourself. You have to raise yourself first. They said the number one most important thing to do is to elevate your spirit right now, because the whole world, everything is dragging us every which way. You have to raise yourself to number one, meaning like on a metaphorical to-do list, raise your spirit, raise yourself first, and then everything that's on the list for you to do will be illuminated. What to do, how to do it. For this you were born, attune to the call. They want you to tune into them constantly. Remember who you are and how you have to stay within your heart. Listen to your soul, divine wisdom, intuition. You follow it. Let go of all the resistance and the world around you, because we are planting new seeds. We're part of the soul tree of new growth and manifestations. Attune to the call. For this you were born. So there are definite things that you're getting through your intuition, your divine guidance, that you are to move forward with passionately and keep raising your light. For this you were born. And it's difficult to do during this time when everything, I mean, you couldn't, almost like a cruel experiment, you couldn't concoct the world to be any darker or as chaotic and crazy as it is now. But for this you were born. Maintain your light, remain divinely in tune, attune to the call. So it's like we have to kind of metamorphose into being stronger, being there for each other. They kept on saying, take divine self-care of yourself, because we have to maneuver this. We have to stay lit through this. We can't have our light lowered. You have to raise your light, and that means really attuning all the time. You have to be there and raise yourself up. Tune in and tune up. Attune to the call. They literally say tune in and turn on. For this you were born, and you have to focus your intention, number one, on yourself, to keep yourself, raise your light and feel divinely powerful, and also listen to your divine guidance. Things are changing and shifting, and we have to change and shift and be powerful all through it. So let's get keepers of light. What are the keepers of light? Talk about raise your light and then keepers of light for right now. Yeah, this is magic manifesting, yeah. Your dreams, going back to the dreams, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Again, they said, focus your intention. For this you were born. Magic manifesting. We're like magicians here. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. They want us to stay focused. Back here, we have to plant with good seeds. You know, they were saying divine ingredients. Pouring fully all pieces of ourselves. If it's a divine idea, divine nudges, your intuition, your pure heart, your pure intentions to make things better, to grow with divine seeds almost. We're making the world a better place in this in this time of transformation. We're planting new seeds for growth here. Follow that. Pour your light into those things, because literally it's a soul tree that's growing, and they're saying it's part of the magic that's manifesting, that your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. They want you to stay focused, stay clear intention, attuned to the call. You're part of the manifester, I want to say, part of the magician. So whatever you're working on, whatever you do for work, your projects, any of that, you're part of the divine recreation, co-creation that's happening here. So they want you to stay pure. They want you to stay focused on what you are to be doing. So you have to be powerful for that. You have to raise your light for that. You can't be sapped by the world with that. You have to keep doing things that raise your spirit, raise your light, because you are part of the creation, co-creation right now, that they want you to answer the call, attune to the call, and literally under here, for this you were born. Yeah, you're here to start the co-creation, recreation. So they're saying magic manifesting. You're part of that new growth, this growth here. Magic manifesting is this soul tree, is it not? Karma releasing. Yeah, going back to let it go. I mean, wow, are we releasing? Move beyond the drama. Yes, you can't stay focused on that. Raise your light. Create your own path and make room for good energy. That's why we have to constantly raise our light. Move beyond the drama. Do you know how much drama is going on right now? Create your own path. Make room for good energy. That takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of work. That's why we have to raise our light. And keep raising our light. They kept on saying, make yourself number one. Pay attention to your energy, your divine energy. And we have higher learning. Look at this, higher learning. Yes, yes, yes. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. You have learned from experience. We are really learning so much right now. It's pretty amazing. And be open to learn even more. You know, we're never done learning. We're learning and we're experiencing so much. And be curious and keep going forward. If you have to learn more things, it's new. We're creating the new. We're rising up. We need to go further with things. It's telling us to do that. We're also learning so much from these times. It's like bringing out when it goes back to our soul whispers, the divine parts of us. We've come out of all these experiences and challenges so much stronger, so much more tapped in. It's bringing us the divine parts of us out of it. They keep on saying, like, when we're squeezed by circumstances, who we are squeezes out more. The more divine parts of us squeeze out. Here we have forgiveness, Master Jesus. Wow. We have, you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness, and Father healing is possible at this time. So they're saying we are on the path, talk about letting go, karma releasing. It's a lot of forgiveness. We're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness, and Father healing is possible at this time. It's part of the higher learning of how much we have to shed and let go, and profound forgiveness and healing on all levels. We're seeing what's happening on the global scale, even that as we're learning from these experiences that we're forced to learn, it's like higher learning. We're coming now with more divine seeds to plant new things, and we're clearing out the old karma, to plant these new seeds of light that's more of love and light and divine ingredients. That's part of the recreation, co-creation that's happening now. And we're releasing the karma. We're releasing, you know, we're going to be on a more path of light, love, forgiveness. There's profound healing coming. We're here for new creations, new growth here. And we've learned a lot through these circumstances and challenges, and it's part of planting with new divine seeds that are going to be different. And we have, yeah, devotion. I love this. Oh my gosh. And this is trust your spiritual guidance, going forward to listen to your soul's whispers, your intuition. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So we got this in the Akashic Records, that we are here to make it lighter. Your commitment has been, and it said, you're here to make it lighter and you are committed. Here we have this, we're planting new seeds, making it lighter with the creations that we're doing now. More wisdom, more love, more compassion, more equality, more, you know, this is what we're planting now, right? These new creations, we're part of that creation. They're saying, acknowledging that trust your spiritual guidance, because that's where you're getting the nuggets of wisdom of what to do, what to plant, what to work on. And they're saying your commitment has been recognized. So know whatever you're pouring yourself into, whatever you're doing for work, your projects, pouring yourself into like that with those divine ingredients, they're saying your commitment has been recognized and you are so loved unconditionally. And that's been coming up in all of my spirit readings. They kept on saying you are so loved. You're loved to a level beyond what you can even imagine. Oh my God, something just moved in my kitchen, and no one's in my kitchen. Oh my God, that was really weird. Okay, that was like an exclamation mark. And the last one, ascension. Yep, it's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. I have chills. This is why I'm doing this reading. Raise your light. It's all been a part of ascension. As you move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. And that is what they want us to do. I mean, I can't even have made this up if I tried. We're moving into our true self. Remember, we had remembrance card. We're all moving more to our truer selves, right? It's of light, it's of love, and we're pouring ourselves into more divine ingredients of that light, of love, of compassion for everyone on the earth. And that is what we're doing. I mean, that's what we're in the process of doing. And they know we're devoted, we're committed to this, and they love us for it. They're helping us. Trust your spiritual guidance, because they're giving us the intuition, the ideas, the wisdom, whether you give them credit or not. They're nudging us in what to plant here and what to pour ourselves into. It's all for ascension. Remember who you are. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. And are we surrounded by darkness right now? Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here, and the light is here. We are always tapped in. And to always go through this, you start off like this. The light is here. So all the time when you're surrounded in darkness, tap in. This is what it kind of looked like in my mind's eye, to be honest with you, when they said make yourself number one. Raise your spirit up first, continuously, all the time, because we're surrounded by dark here, because then everything else is illuminated. You'll follow your intuition. It'll be clear on what to move on, what to do, what to act upon, what to pour yourself into, how to even look at things. Stay attuned to this. And we're human, so we are not constantly connected to this. It's like we have to constantly do that. And they said on a metaphorical to-do list, make this number one to connect. And if you feel a shift in your energy where you feel like you're getting swallowed by darkness, connect again, because they're reminding you, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. And they're counting on you. I mean, they're counting on us. That's why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this reading. They're counting on us. For this, you were born and attuned to the call. And that's why they were having me do that, because you're part of planting these seeds. So raise your light. For this you were born, attuned to the call. It's divine co-creation, creation right now. They're giving us the seeds. They're giving us the power to actually do the work to plant these seeds and have it grow. So for this you were born, attuned to the call, always, always, always. So raise your light. This was Raise Your Light reading, and like this snuck in, and when I didn't even mean, you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love for these divine co-creations. Attuned to the call. For this you were born, and that means you who's watching. So this has been Raise Your Light reading. Take care. Bye-bye.